The trend is the economy's friend, the market's friend, maybe even this president's friend. Joining me right now, Texas Congressman Ron Paul, on whether he agrees with that sentiment. What do you think, Congressman?
Well, let's hope we're on the right track, and the tone has changed a bit, and people are talking about spending, but they don't say much about non-discretionary spending. They don't talk about our massive military operations overseas. So I don't think policies will change significantly, and I think people are realizing how serious it is and they should do something. But you mentioned the economy's picking up. It may be a little bit. And people will say, the supply side theory is, oh, we don't have to raise taxes. Supply side theory says, oh, this will generate more revenues and it'll solve all our problems. Remember, at one time they said we don't have to worry about deficits. All we have to do is cut the rates and we'll generate more revenues. I don't like generating more revenues. I want to have a net cut in the size and scope of government. I want to cut spending, and I don't see that coming in the near term.
Well, obviously, your son kind of feels the same way. Maybe it's in his DNA. But we're getting word tonight, as you probably know as well, that your son, Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky, is looking at $500 billion in cuts in the first year, right away, rather than stagger them out over many years. That would make his the most substantial I've seen from any public figure. Right up front, $500 billion. Now, Democrats quickly counter, Congressman, that would be a shock to the system and do more harm than good. What do you say?
I would say it's not enough, but he's certainly bold, and I think he's taken a bold step, and that is great. But what's that going to do to a deficit that last year the national debt went up $1.7 trillion? It's really not very much. So, and what if interest rates pop up a little bit, and you cut a little bit, and interest rates are up? That's going to add a huge sum. It's out of control, and that's where our problem is. And we've taken upon ourselves too much. We've become the policemen of the world. We take care of our people from cradle to grave. We have a monetary system that is out of control, and we don't have any control of the interest rates, and people own our debt. Foreigners own our debt. We're indebted to the world. It's a big, big problem. So I think we have to have a revolutionary idea about the role of government. What should the scope of government be? And we will have that argument, not tonight and not next week and not next year. We'll have it because this is an unsustainable system. And then we'll have to, sit down and talk about what is the proper role of government in a free society.
Well put, Congressman. Always good to have you. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Neil.